Howdy, good afternoon. We've got another unboxing video. Going to be great. You'll get to see it as soon as I do. In this book, I believe, are 4 Star Wars graded comics. My goal is to have every Star Wars graded comic from the original run from 1977 to about 1986, and it's CGC 9.0 or better, shooting for a 9.8 white pages. Doesn't matter if it's the direct edition or the newsstand. Trying to get just the full run of 107 comics plus the 3 annuals, so 110 total. About a quarter of the way there. So let's open this sucker up and see what we got. Packed really well. Ooh, heavy box within a box. Packing peanuts, wonderful. Can use those for eBay sale. Ooh, bubble wrap. Ooh. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right. And we're going to do these one at a time in a particular order. All right, here we go. Bubble wrap, definitely can use that. Let's start with this guy. It is a Star Wars 65, graded 9.8 with white pages. Take a look at that. Princess Leia on the cover. Very nice. So look at the label. Tom Palmer doing the cover and the art. Walt Simonson doing some of the story. Very nice. 9.8 CGC. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's in good shape too. Even the slab looks brand new. It doesn't even look like it's been taken out of the plastic. Very nice. Next up is Star Wars number 66. Another Tom Palmer cover. Now I have a copy of this already. You see Luke Skywalker on the cover. But I have the 75-cent Canadian price variant cover in a 9.8. But I wanted the US direct edition. Direct edition were sold to comic book shops, where the newsstand edition has the EPC symbol here and a different logo up here. Again, 9.8 from 1982. Good addition to my collection. We're getting there. I still have 24 books, actually 25 books at CGC still waiting to be opened. They've been there since the first week of June, and probably won't get them back for a couple of more months. Here is one of my favorite covers from the original Star Wars run, Star Wars number 63. This is a direct edition, also a 9.8 in white pages. Check this awesome cover out. Darth Vader on the front, Luke Skywalker. Hopefully you can see that. Not too much glare, but another good addition to the collection. This is I think one of the only Star Wars comics from the original run that has the all-new Star Wars and the logo. Now, I collected the Star Wars comics from beginning to end. It was one of the things I did not give up on when I was a kid. When I collected Star Wars, I gave up on the toys during Return of the Jedi. I was getting to that point where I was a little too old for collecting the toys, but kept going with the comics. I sold my original full set of Star Wars comics a long time ago to a comic shop up in Waltham, Massachusetts. Got a pretty good deal on it. Got some really good items in trade. And then eventually, when I was a little bit older, I ended up rebuying the whole series from a lot of different comic shops up in New England, and have a really nice high-graded set. Two high-graded sets, actually. I bought two sets, one for reading and one for collecting. And my collecting set is going to eventually all end up at CGC graded. But this really was one of my favorite covers from the entire series. Just having Darth Vader on the cover is just super duper cool. So that's comic number 3. This last one's really, really big. First off, I'll show it to you. It's Star Wars number 72, direct edition. Yeah, check that out. Why I'm so excited about this cover is really simple. I own the original cover art to this comic book. So one of the things I wanted to do was at some point get a really nice high grade of this book, and I figured why not go for the highest grade as I could. And I figured now is the time to do it. Having the original art to this page, to this book, is really super cool. But having a 9.8 graded comic to go with it is even cooler. I think what I'm going to do is, and this is probably one of the only comics that I'll do this with, is I'll probably go out and get a newsstand edition as well, just so I have the different logo, the issue logo at the top, and then DPC at the bottom. For the original art has the newsstand edition in it, not the direct edition logo. It has the newsstand edition logo in it, but it has a blank UPC at the bottom. It has a blank spot for it, which is really quite interesting. You can see that on my website if you want to, chrismoran.com. Although I don't update that site very often. So, but there we go. All 4 comics. Good delivery today. I'm really excited. This gets me about a quarter of the way there to my goal. And when I get those 25 comics back from CGC, we'll be one step closer. Those are all the books that I have out right now. When I get those 25 back in, I'll do another video to show you how all those turned out. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.